What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey Trio Tribe, what it do? Hey you, it's your girl Whitney, aka Whit, and I'm about to make the New York City chopped cheese. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but I'm getting my ketchup ready. I pretty much already prepped. I watched a couple videos, kind of get an idea. I'm using ground beef. I know some people use beef that's already like frozen, the beef patties. I already prepped a little bit. I'm gonna try two different breads here. This is a brioche kind, and this is just a French bread. So if you know, or if you're from New York and you cook, or you know, comment down below, let me know. I mean, I could understand, it seems that the bread that they use there, I don't think we have on the West Coast. I guess that's just how it goes when there's some states that are known for certain culinary food items that you may not find it in a different part of the world. And so also what I'm going to do is I am going to cook it on my flat top. Y'all like my flat top? Check her out. And on this flat top, I'm warming it up. This is pretty much what was on my grill. And it's almost like a grill. So I'm going to be grilling it right here. And I'm gonna put a little oil. A little oil on here. Y'all check me out, I'm legit. Just a little avocado oil. I think I'm going to cook my onions. I think I'm gonna cook them on this side and then cook my meat right here, and then I'll add it together. So let that warm up. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these on here to start cooking. I like caramelizing my onions. I don't know about y'all. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of butter. And I don't have my seasonings ready yet, which I got this. Found this. This is a little bit difficult to find. I went to one store today and they didn't have it. And then I went to the other store and found it. But see, that's how it be sometimes, y'all. How many stores do y'all go to for specialty items? Because that's how it be, especially kind of when it comes to ethnic items. You gotta go to a store that may not be your typical box store to maybe try to find it. Or in the big box store, you know, they gotta have a label of Asian or Hispanic. And I'm speaking specifically Hispanic because this was in the Hispanic aisle and not at Safeway, but at a QFC out here. Oh, this sounds like it's getting cooking a little bit. Let's see here. I'm going to use this. All right, let me get my meat out. And then after all of this is cooked, then I'm going to take my bread, add a little butter on the bread, and then toast it on here. I even seen that there were some recipes where they put peppers in it, and I was almost thinking about putting some peppers in it. I don't know. Oh no. I mean, it seems like they have their basics, which is the beef, then you melt the cheese on it and the onions. That seems like universal across all the recipes I've seen. The bread, I'm not exactly sure. It seemed like a softer bread, but maybe a chewier bread. Wasn't able to tell. And then mayonnaise and ketchup seemed like the sauce. I even seen someone put vinegar in it. I seen them make like a sauce, mayonnaise, ketchup, like pickle relish, and then season that. I don't know. It seems like, you know, freestyle a little bit. I freestyle a meal. I was trying to use condiments I had. I had these peppers from Whole Foods that I haven't really used much. And I'm almost thinking about adding this. I'm almost thinking about it. What y'all think? Yeah, these were the only peppers that I was thinking. Because they like red and green peppers. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back to Whole Foods. There was a calendar there. We coming up on a new year. 2024, 2023, what it been, and 2024, what it do. But it's really spicy, and it has, you know, the vinegar component to it. I don't know, I might throw a few in here. I might do that. All right, it's about time. This side looked like it was getting a little hotter than this side, so I'm going to get that going. This is where the bigger burner is, and this one is smaller. So that's why it's heating up like that. And I'll probably just push that to the side once I have those cooked a little bit, and then start on the beef. All right, I'm about to add the onions in here now. All right, y'all see that? See, I'm adding the onions in there now. And let it cook some more. Sheesh! Alright, now I'm going to add these peppers in there. Just a little bit. I'm gonna turn this on down. Almost cooked. All right, like I said, if you want to test out your seasoning game, it's pretty much cooked. I'm gonna get a pepper in here to see if I want to add a little more, see how it's tasting. But always taste test. Taste test, y'all ready? Oh yeah, that's lit. Oh yeah. All right, I'm gonna separate it. Those peppers in there. All right, I got some American cheese and some pepper jack. I'm gonna do 2 slices. All right, and I'm gonna kind of go like that. Put it on low. All right, I'm just gonna kind of overlap the cheeses. All right, and let that melt. I put the heat down all the way to low, y'all. If you also want to, you can put like a pan cover on the top to have the cheese melt faster. But look at it, it's already doing its thing. Then I'm gonna have to take this. It's gonna be hot, so maybe I should just do it in a regular pan where I'm toasting my bun. Yeah, I might do that because it's gonna be hot. Got the chopped cheese, y'all. Chopped cheese me without the cheese. That's gonna be leftover. Yeah, I'm gonna actually turn that off. I'm gonna use this. I want to use this. It'll cool down. I can figure it out. Also, y'all, when y'all in the kitchen and y'all cooking, whether it's a quick meal or a meal that takes a while, that you put a lot of labor of love in, even though quick meals, you know, labor of love still works. Same thing. Get you some water. Hey. Look at this, y'all. Ooh. Ooh. Chop cheese me, girl. Chop cheese me. All right. Let's just chop cheese me. All right, y'all, I'm cleaning up, and I was thinking about doing a story time with y'all too while I was cooking, but I'm pretty much almost done. But you know what? I think that it's not too late for the story time. I had some Thanksgiving tea, y'all, and pretty much I've been having these conversations with my daughters and then also reflecting myself about what friendship means and who I want to allow in my world, and if I want to allow anybody in my world. And I think I'm just in the season right now that ain't nobody being allowed in, and I think there's a reason for that hibernation period, because I'm really grinding right now and fighting for, you know, my family's future. And either way, this girl I used to hang with, and y'all probably may know if you've been hanging around for a while, I ain't gonna say no name, but this girl I've hung around for a while and known since about high school. But you know, they say sometimes in high schools, relationships, you may not even deal with them later on in your adult life. But I know that there are sometimes exceptions like ours where however we got back in touch, we got back in touch in adult life. And at this point, we both had kids, kind of thing. So when we were in high school, we didn't really know each other. Either way, I'm gonna fast forward because there's a reason for this, because I want y'all to know, just because you know somebody from high school years does not mean that they are gonna rock with you, or y'all are really gonna share space in each other's world in your adult life. Like, I want to save y'all from some possible heartache to think that that's what's going to happen. And we were like neighbors at one point. we sold and did business together, sold insurance at one point. Her kids were younger, and I pretty much was a babysitter to her kids at one point. Even though once I really truly had both of my children, she wasn't like the auntie. She's not the auntie type. She more like, anyway, I ain't gonna get into all of that, because like I said, there's things that she knows about me. There's a lot of things I know about her. And I'm not gonna air her business out here on these social media streets. But I just want to raise some awareness and educational purposes. If you're ever around somebody or want to rock with somebody or think that they rock with you, but let me tell you, if they're not in contact, because I know that there are those friends sometimes that you may be friends with and you may not talk to for a while, and that's okay, because everybody has life. But communication is very important, because yeah, if you rock with somebody, you be like, yo, I'm going through some things right now, and I'm not able to rock with you like that right now. All right, let me wash my hands. That's pretty much washed, and I'm gonna go ahead and toast the bread for the chopped cheese. And in that moment, now that I say that, of course, over the last like decade, we've had things going on. She's raised her kids. She's also not a single mom like I am. You know, she has a partner. I ain't gonna talk about what kind of partner, but that ain't the point. All I'm saying is, I'm gonna butter this up, and then I'm gonna cut one of these up and butter it. All I'm saying is, I'm gonna heat this up, is there's been situations where I was like at my lowest. I was in a relationship that was a domestic violence relationship, dealing with somebody. We were neighbors at that time. And matter of fact, let me give you some context. Even her mom was a neighbor. I kind of got close with her mom in a way as well. And, you know, it was like, kind of like, oh, we're almost like family, but not really. So anyway, we're neighbors. At one point, I'm going through my BS, which I feel it. Sometimes, even with you all, I haven't told you all everything. And of course, there's going to be some things that I'm not going to share, but I'm going to share a lot. And with that being said, I understand a dynamic of, I may not want you all or my friend girl or whoever, family, to be able to, you know, go through maybe what I'm going through. Because sometimes it brings a level of worry and stress amongst, you know, your loved ones, your people that rock with you, for real, your tribe. And so I kind of understood that maybe that was the reason why she wasn't truly there during that time that I was in like an abusive relationship. Even though when you have your support system, though, you kind of want them to be there and be down for you. But the point that we were really like neighbors, like I can go downstairs into the apartment and rock with you, but you ain't rocking with me either way. You know, and I also understand the dynamic of, oh, you're married and I'm not. And maybe now it looks a little different as far as a relationship that you're going to pursue, because I know there's controversy behind that. You know, married people shouldn't have friends with single people maybe shouldn't have friends with married people, whatever. I don't even know. It's whatever, whoever rock with you and show the love for real. And so it ended up being, I'm gonna try both of these sandwiches both ways, see which one I like better. So I'm gonna butter both. But it ended up being that I was like, we got back in touch and she told me, oh, you know, maybe she had her own stuff going on. Don't take it personal. Look, if somebody ever tried to tell you that, yeah, you might double think about that. They might be lying. Oh, don't take it personal. In which I don't really know if she was or she wasn't. It was just like, oh, that's nice to say, but you didn't let me know. You just ghosted me. You know, that's the term where ghosts come from. You ain't let me know nothing. You ain't say, look, I ain't even gonna talk to you for a year. I got too much stuff going on. Or you ain't even gotta explain, look, I can't talk right now. I won't probably talk for a while. Or I don't think we're good friends. I don't think that we fit anymore. You know, maybe we're in 2 different worlds right now. Like, I respect that. That's G. That's like real G right there. That's real love, and that's real. That is what signifies a person being real. If they can sit here and tell you, look, even if they don't want to explain why, if you ask and they don't want to give you a reason, fuck it, who cares? But as long as they told you, you know what? Yeah, we may not communicate. I just ain't gonna rock with you no more. I respect that. Well, that's not what she did, because she's not showing signs of realness. Those kind of people. And you won't know until you go through it to know if they real or not. Anyway, the other thing is, okay, fast forward. I'm over here buttering all the things. Okay, it's about warmed up. I think so. We're almost done. All right, y'all, this phone is about to go low. I might have to finish this story later, but I'm about to tear it up and do this. But I just encourage y'all, if you got to put in more effort into a relationship and you really have to question if somebody really got your back, then most likely they don't. And that's exactly what happened here. Here it is. Me and my kids were in a shelter for a while. Finally got into this beautiful home. And I invited her here, and she didn't have not a housewarming gift or nothing to invite me, or, you know, to say, oh, you know, friend. And I get it. Everybody has their financial reasons. But still, came in this home, and it was around my birthday, and I ain't hear from her. It's been about a year. Still ain't heard from her. Was wondering, oh, okay, she playing that game again, and this time I'm done. Because you already did this before, and you're showing the same exact activity and behavior. So now I'm done. But of course, it's still in my heart to be like, you know, that's somewhat of a loss of relationship, especially when, be careful on who you tell all your business to. Because even when you think they're your friend, they can roll with that shit somewhere else. So be very, if you may not share it on the internet, maybe don't share it with them. That's how I think about it. Even though your friends is one that you are going to share those secrets with, that maybe you're not going to share on the internet. But I say that to say, the Thanksgiving tea is go in the store in the same neighborhood. All right, Trio Tribe, there will be a part 2, but get into this. I wanted to show y'all this since my battery's getting low. All right, I'm about to rock it with some of this, some mayonnaise, a little ketchup, put it together. Let me show y'all in a minute.